The morning sun hit the mirrored glass of Helix Corp. Towers like 1,000 tiny daggers, reflecting the kind of world where power wore a suit and humility delivered the packages. David Adams stepped out of his old gray delivery van, uniform neatly pressed, clipboard in hand. His calm demeanor and deep brown eyes carried quiet confidence. But to the people inside Helix Corp's marble lobby, he was invisible until he wasn't. As he pushed open the revolving door, two receptionists exchanged a knowing smirk. One whispered, "You'd think someone like that would know which entrance is for deliveries." The other chuckled. "Probably his first day." David ignored the comments, his expression unreadable. He'd seen this scene too many times. People who measured worth by labels, not by depth. He rolled his delivery cart toward the front desk. "Package for Mr. Benton," he said, voice steady, polite. The receptionist sighed dramatically. "You can't just come in here. Go around the back. Deliveries don't come through the main lobby." "I was told to bring it directly," David replied. The second receptionist folded her arms. Told by who? The janitor? Laughter, sharp, mean, loud enough to echo off the marble. A few suited executives standing nearby turned to watch the scene, amused. One of them, a tall man with slicked back hair and a gold tie clip, grinned. "Hey, buddy, you sure you're in the right place? This isn't Amazon. This is Helix Corp. We build tech worth millions. You deliver boxes." David looked at him calmly. "You're right," he said softly. "I deliver things worth far more than you think." The man snorted. "Yeah, okay. How about you deliver that package out the door before I call security?" Before David could answer, the sound of clicking heels filled the lobby. A woman in a tailored blue suit approached. Melissa Crane, head of operations. She looked at David as if he were dirt on her stilettos. "What's going on here?" she demanded. "This delivery guy won't take no for an answer," the receptionist said quickly. David met Melissa's eyes. "I'm delivering this to Mr. Benton. It's urgent." Melissa's lips twisted. "You delivery types always think you're the exception. I don't care what's in that box. Rules are rules. You're not allowed in this area. Leave before I make a call you'll regret." David tilted his head slightly, studying her. "You might want to hold off on that call." "Oh," she sneered. "And why's that?" "Because once you make it," David said quietly, "you'll realize who you're talking to." A ripple of confusion moved through the small crowd gathering around them, but Melissa only rolled her eyes. "Security!" she barked. Two guards approached quickly, hands on their belts. "Sir, we're going to have to escort you out." David handed over the clipboard. "Sure, but before you do, you might want to check who signed the top authorization." The taller guard frowned and flipped the page. His expression shifted instantly, from irritation to shock. He whispered something to the other guard. Then both straightened their posture. "Sir, Mr. Adams? We didn't realize—" Melissa blinked. "What's going on?" The taller guard cleared his throat. "Ma'am, this man is David Adams. He's the CEO of Transglobe Logistics, the company that just acquired Helix Corp's entire distribution network last month." The color drained from Melissa's face. David set the box gently on the reception desk. "I came here today," he said evenly, "to see how your team treats people they think are beneath them. Seems I got my answer." Gasps rippled across the lobby. The executives who had laughed earlier suddenly found the floor fascinating. If you're still watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, because what happens next will leave you speechless. David turned to Melissa, whose voice trembled now. "Mr. Adams, I had no idea." He held up a hand. "That's the problem. You don't look before you decide who matters." Then he addressed the entire lobby. "This company prides itself on innovation, yet your culture is decades behind. Effective immediately, the Helix Corp distribution partnership is suspended. Every manager here will undergo review. And anyone who laughed—" He glanced around slowly. "Won't be laughing much longer." Melissa's mouth opened, but no words came. David gave a small nod to the guards. "You can escort them out now." The same people who mocked him minutes earlier were suddenly pleading, whispering apologies that fell on deaf ears. David started for the door, the click of his boots echoing through the silent lobby. Just before he exited, he looked over his shoulder. "Remember this moment," he said, "because respect is the one delivery you can't fake. The doors closed behind him with a quiet thud. Outside, the morning sun was still bright, reflecting off the van that had started it all. David smiled faintly as he climbed inside. On the side of the van, the company logo gleamed in silver letters. Transglobe Logistics, delivering more than packages. And inside Helix Corp, no one ever looked at a delivery man the same way again.